Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Let's grab a beverage of your choice. Because today, I will be reviewing the first ever crossover event, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, the Omnibus. I remember when this came out, and I had all 12 issues, including this one right here, which is worth a couple of bucks, but I don't know where it is, and so, or any of them are. So, yeah, I'm kind of annoyed at myself, but it's nice to have this all in one book so you can just read through it. Let me take the cover off so I can show you the inside. I'm sure I got this when I did my haul. So there's that. You have that. Has all the creative team on here. And it even has an introduction by Tom DeFalco. And a prologue. It shows everybody's little everyone, how they got sucked into the little thing to get taken off to the to Battle World, and then it just jumps right to first issue. Now, one of the cool things here is not only do you have all 12 issues collected in this nice hardback omnibus, you have 4 issues in the back. It has Thor, it has let's see, what is it? Thor 338, She-Hulk 2004 number 10, and What If 189, What If 1989 number 4 and number 114. Those are really fun, or at least one of them is. Those are some really cool books. Because Thor number 338, if you remember in Secret Wars, there is, I'm not sure which issue it is, but there's a scene where Thor gets Enchantress out of the prison that, that somebody had her in, and he wanted to talk to her, so they take off to go talk. And then they don't reappear until Molecule Man had dropped the mountains on the superheroes. I mean, you see Thor there after they get the mountains, and you'd heard him, cracking his hammer on the mountains, and his helmet and cape are gone and all that. 330 or 383, that shows what happens in that section of time while they're gone. Enchantress is recounting her conversation with Thor, what happens between her and Thor during that period of time. And that was kind of really interesting. But the best one of these was She-Hulk number 10 in 2004. It's the Dan Slott run. Dr. Doom, he's doing an experiment and he gets these two women from the place in Colorado that become Titania and Molten Woman, whatever. He does the experiments on them, and that's you see him just right there. Boom. That's, you don't know anything about him beforehand. This one shows the backstory of those two, what they were, a brief history of their life, so to speak. They've got, it's mainly Titania, how her growing up and how just bad it was for her growing up, how she was so skinny and scared, and she was just basically picked on all her life. And that's why when she gets that power, she's just like, yeah! All of a sudden, it's just, you can see why she's so eager to have it and prove herself. And then just a little quick history of her up to the point where, in this story, where it's at, which is, she going after She-Hulk quite a few times. And in What If number 4, the 1989, it is what happened if the suit had taken over Peter Parker. It's an okay story. And then there's What If number 114. That's 25 years later. I guess it's if they had the what do you call it? The mountain, the town that Molecule Man takes and starts going through space took forever. It took as long as it would have to get back to Earth. So it's 25 years later, and they're still going from Battleworld to Earth. And that was okay. I stopped reading that one just because it was kind of, I just wasn't digging it. But overall, this is a really good book. It was nice to see everything put all together, seeing the characters the way they're supposed to be. Spider-Man in short sleeves and shorts. Just get it all together. Gives you a little bit of a kind of nostalgia. Excuse me. So I'm gonna give this, and then of course they have different artwork from the book. I like that design right there, but I'm gonna give this a 4.25 out of 5. Just recommend it. It should be part of your collection. If you enjoy this stuff like this should be in your collection. So now I have the first event from each company. I've got this Secret Wars for this, which was the first one all together, big one like this, and then I have Crisis on Infinite Earths for DC. But yeah, you should get it. It's pretty cool. It's nice Alex Ross cover. Anyway, let me know if you have this, if you've read it, if you were around back in the day when it originally came out, and like, subscribe, And most of all, enjoy your comics.